Come on. There we go. Family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students. Welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. Welcome to the side of a mountain. I am Grumpy Gnome. Let's get some grump on. In Banished, baby. So, they're still running. I didn't even save the game. I have no idea what's going on here. Anyway, this is the town of, I didn't show that in the last episode, of Guayaquil in Ecuador. I'm going to try this again. Remove that. Maybe they need to clear some structures out of that area. There they go. Now let's try to build the house. So this is paying an homage to my father-in-law who passed away on March 3rd of this year. Whoops, we don't want that little one. We want this one. We want to go tick, tick, tick. That's right. That's right. That's right. He passed away on the 3rd of March of this year. And that is what brought us to the map seed we're currently using, which is this one right here. Guayaquil is a large city in Ecuador. It's where he grew up, where he's born. March 3rd of 2025 is the day he passed away. So I'm using that as my map seed. Guayaquil, when he grew up there, he actually grew up on a 250-acre plantation. And I want to replicate as many of those crops as possible. And banana, sugarcane, and pineapple are going to be 3 of the top ones. Jungle rivers. They did have a river close to their house. And being in a kind of tropical-ish rainforesty area, we're doing the jungle rivers. Terrain is extra large, even though I have no idea how much we are going to expand. Climate is tropical. Disasters are on. Don't know if that's going to play much into the game. And finally, since we are in the Inca Empire area, I went ahead and used Curse of the Golden Llama. Let's get into the game. Boom. Here we go. Okay, now they got it built. Much better. Much better. Okay, now, you know what we can already start doing is just opening up a lot of these other things. Like, this only takes 42. Yeah, we've got the logs for that. That's going to need 16 stone. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's open up all 3 of these and get those built. The bakeries, I figure we can keep 1 bakery going right now, and we can always switch as we take a look at our ingredients. I do want to start getting into, doggone it, Marlene, are we going to go to this node? Oh, they built the roads. Nuts, 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 nuts. Are we going to go to this node first, or do you want to go to the mini over here? And actually, this one looks a lot closer. No, you know what? Arguably, they could be the same distance. Marlene, do you want to go west or do you want to go east? Let me know. And then that'll determine which node we go out to. And we are going to need more stone, so why don't we do a clearing of how we doing with logs? Yeah, we could use logs too. Let's remove everything. I don't want the iron ore because we don't need it. I'm going to hold off on collecting iron ore. Repeat that question. Okay, do you want to go west to the mini node, or do you want to go east to the nut grove that we have out here? And that's probably going to determine, again, which direction we spread out to. East to our nut grove. We can do that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to deviate here a little bit since they've already got the, I'm pretty sure that's the street that we're using. I'm going to take this out to, let's at least take it to there. Making dinner while watching. Okay, that's okay. I'll talk louder so you can hear me. So here we go. Let's also find out where this road is going to go to. And if it looks like, okay, they will meet up. So let's go ahead and pull this road back to about here. And then what we're going to do is we'll take the friendly flattener because we want to conserve our resources. And we're going to flatten that little pathway right there. And then that's going to give us quicker access to get out there. And you know what? When we finally get our first batch of nomads on that note, let's have them build this nomad well already. Because now they've got a faster track to get out there. And as soon as they level... Oh my God, I think they already did. Did they cut through here already? Let's find out. Oh, did I do 50 minutes? Yeah, I did. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I did not have an old man moment. Perfect. Boom. And then that's going to give them access to this node out here. Nomads, baby. There we go. And they're in this well. And how many do we have? Come on. There we go. Oh my God. 10 of them? Woohoo! Yeah, that literally is 100% of our population. I think we need to drop down to 20%. But guess what? We now have our population for the... yeah, let's let them in. Boom, we did that. We now have our population for the... for the node. I'm going to bring this one across. Oh my God, this one does go straight across, doesn't it? Oh my God, but why does it not go perfectly straight across? I know why. Because there's a point here where it hits the mountain. Right there. That one little tick right there. And you know what? That is going to irk me forever. Look at that. I'm gonna relocate that. Not this episode, but that one little tick right there ruined everything out there. Okay, whoa, and here, how did we get, oh, that's the nomads coming in. Okay, good. And what I will start doing, though, so we don't make the same mistake again, is build this road out to this point. Let's come right about to there. Let's go to there and then start flattening it. And then we're going to come to maybe there. I didn't want to do that. And then come to out until we hit the side of the mountain. Now, let's, wherever that little tick was over here, that's where we want to clear. There we go. All right, that'll be good. Here come the nomads. Let's go ahead and let them build their node out here. And you know what? We're just going to open up everything. Probably should have started at the top. Boom, open, boom, open, boom, open, and then boom. Nope, nope. There we go. Open. Okay, they're going to build that at their leisure. We'll go ahead and get 6 builders, I guess. That sounds like a good number. I think another thing we might want to do is get a stockpile someplace out in this area. And normally what I do for that is I take one of our buildings. There's the gatherer. There's a hunter. And this is probably going to be my, where I'm going to put my road. So let's go ahead and maybe come up 1, 2, 3, and then 7 right there. And then we can grab 2 stockpiles and start right there and bring it back to there. Right there. Oh, I hope that's right. Otherwise, I'm going to wig out again. That looks good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so they're golden out there. I'm going to put a priority on those stockpiles. So as they're clearing, whoops. Oh, did they already build them? Yes, they did. So that's what I wanted. When they're clearing the area to build their things, I don't want them to bring resources all the way into town. All right, they're golden. So that's going to give housing for 2 of them. And as soon as they get those houses built, we'll do a housing check to see where we're sitting. And we can close this out. Are they putting stuff in here yet? Yes, they are. Perfect. All right, where do we go next? I think, we might want to entertain a school. We have 7 kids. How many of those 7 are of school age? That is the question. 1 there. They're not having any more. Ooh, but what this tells us is we're going to lose 2 of our adults to old age. So the question comes, do we put a school in, or should we wait for them to pass? And I think I'm going to wait for them to pass first. Otherwise, we're going to risk losing a teacher. There's a laborer. Can't help that. Why don't we build us a town hall so that we can see our statistics a little bit better? And I'm going to slow this down to 5. Okay, and let's see. Town hall is settlers. Boom. Settlers. Boom. Town hall. Services. Town hall. Are you the same size as my market? No, you're not. But you know what I could do? I can give you a double frontage. Oh my God, you fit in there? No, you don't. That was too perfect. But you will fit here. Good, 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 good. I like that. Okay, let's get the moss roof. That's that one right there. Let's go ahead and make a space. Boom. And let's go ahead and put in a town hall. And then what else do we want? We're going to need a hospital. Oh, and I need to, now that I'm looking at it, excuse me, we need firewood. We can do that. My well. I need to take this well out. I don't want 50% anymore. I think we're going to drop you down to 20%. That is the only problem with these. You know what? I'm going to drop it down to 10% because we got 20 right now. And that's going to save us from having to tear it down and setting it up again. So let's take the well. We're going to go 10%. And we're going to put you in right there. Boom. Perfect. Okay, good, 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 good. Oh, now we're going to do another family check out here. They've got an 8-year-old. That 8-year-old might make it into school if we can get the school built right away. And they're starting a new family. So that's perfect. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Can we get a school put in? A escuela. And you are even bigger. Are you going to line up with our market? Yes, you are. So why don't we school it right here? Unless you are the same size as my... No, you're not. You're bigger. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Now we're getting into our oddball shapes. Okay, I think this school is probably going to go... Oh, nuts. It doesn't line up nicely. What if we flipped it? Well, that lines up now right there, but it doesn't line up with this. Or we can go out over here. Do you line up there? Yeah, you kind of do. I think we will put it down here. We'll figure it out. So flip, flip. Let's get the right roof in. Boom. I don't know. That might bother me. We'll see. There's moss right there. Let's do it. Let's put it in. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? Don't like to ask questions like that, but I'm second guessing myself here. I think what we're going to do is we'll put you in there. Maybe we should do the church first, because the church, believe it or not, is even larger. And what kind of circumference can we get on the church? That's going to, okay, I'm thinking the church is going to go below the market. Yeah, we'll go below the market with the church. And I'm probably going to take this road that's coming down and have that road go right into the entrance of the church. So that's the bottom of the market. There's a road. There's where it would go. The other option would be to put it over here. I don't like it there. Let's take this road here, come down. That's a road right to there. There, now we got a chapel. And I'll probably put my school down here next to the church. That's going to go right into the opening of it. Oh, what's going on? Okay, you're what? Okay, that's good. Good. So we're pretty golden then. Let's see. Does everybody out there have a job that wants a job? I don't think we even gave them jobs out here yet. No, we didn't. So here we go. Let's give everybody a job. So you get a car. Come on, get in there. And you're going to get a car. And you're going to get a car. And then I got to find a job for one more person. And that's where I think we're going to get our herbalist. And what I'm probably going to do with the herbalist is put it out here so that the because the arch for the herbalist is much larger than these. And let's go into settlements, settlers. Let's go into family services. No. Resources. Herbalist. No. Herbalist. Yes. Yes. Get the right roof. Nope. Actually, flip. Boom. Nope. There's moss. And look at this, the size of this radius here. This thing is huge. So I think we're going to put you right outside the road here. And then I'm going to put a storage right across the street from it. So you're going to go there. Boom. We'll let them build that. And then let's grab a small storage. And do the flippy thing. Flip. That's actually moss right there. So take that down to here. Uh-oh, am I missing something? There's that. I think I missed my road here. There's the road. Go over one to there. Now, where's my herbalist at? Oh, the herbalist is a 4 wide? Oh, wow. Oopsies. It doesn't matter. I mean, that looks good right there. I just didn't realize the herbalist was 4 wide. And 1, 2, there we go. And take you straight into the herbalist like that. And actually, these buildings here also have little front porches that we need to put in. We don't need to, but it makes it look nice. Then you're going to get a front porch. Actually, you're my, no, you're not. I thought this is my 2, 3. That's my barn. And then this is another house right here. Boom, there we go. Perfect. Okay. And then once they build the herbalist, we'll put another person in, and I can see I still have homeless people. So let's go ahead and put another house in out here, unless we wanted to stretch out to the other. I don't think so. I think what I'm going to do is come over here so we can start getting some fields going back here. Like that. One more house. Here we go. Get them running. Cottage. And do the flippy thing. That's actually what we want right there. Moss roof. with the horizontal frame. Put it in. Cool. Coolio. What do we need? We need branches, or we need firewood. You are going to make firewood for us. Put somebody in, and no limit. Did they ever build the town hall? We got a town hall! Now, here comes the gold. This is going to tell us, right now we got 8 families and 5 homes. So we need to build 3 more homes. And how's our inventory look by quantity? We're I don't want to say mass producing flowers, but we've got a lot of flowers. I can already see our food is going down. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put in a full-time hunter here and a full-time gatherer. And I think we're going to open up the second node also, because we need food. Let's do that. Maybe get some cornfields in. Yeah, like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and frame this like that. I know I said I was going to do stone, but right now I think it is more imperative that we get this going. As far as the irrigation goes, I think I might run my irrigation next to the windmills. Something I was looking at made it perfect in the last episode. Dinner's in the oven. Awesome. So, I don't know if I want to get into the cotton yet or not. But I do want to get the corn going. You know what? Why don't we do one of each? Because I don't know what we need peppers. You know what? We might need the corn more than anything else. Let's at least get one thing of corn in. So let's come back to here. Let's go to the Mexican set right here. Let's go to the plot patch. Let's grab corn. And corn is going to go right behind this house here. And I think I'm going to open it up towards, do the flippy thing, like that. And we'll put it right there. That'll give us one corn patch. We may put a second one in. And for water, I'm going to flip this around and I'm going to put water next to the next to there. Right there. Boom. Okay. That's good, 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 good. Give me a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay. So now we're going to get one corn patch in, and we're going to get the irrigation for the corn. I don't know if we're going to double up yet. Because like I said, we want to get our baker running. What else do we want to get running? Eventually, we're going to be dropping a tiny smoker into the mix, because we're going to be getting a lot of venison. Oh, and I was going to open up my protein cart. So hopefully that's going to kick food up a little bit. I don't know how it all of a sudden went to 700. Unless that node out there is extremely OP. Did they already get the herbalist put in? No, they didn't. Unless it goes with a worker. I'm going to jump out there real fast and take a look. Nope, they're still building it. That's good, good, good. It's all good in the hood. What's low? Logs are low? Not worried about it. We don't need logs that badly. What's our worker ratio here? Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, they're building the roads right now. We can dig that. I think over here I'm going to go ahead and take out that little thingy dingy that they had right there that's been causing us grief. Okay, where does my road end? Right there. Turns green. Bring it across until we hit red. Right there. Flatten that. Boom. We'll check that back in about a minute or two. They should have it flattened by then. And then we'll draw that road straight out. In the meantime, we can already start building this node out here. So I'm going to grab my hunter. They call me the hunter. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. For some reason, I was thinking hunter on the bottom. I always like to put my hunter on the outside. Oh, we're going to do mini. That's right. My bad. Okay, there we go. Hunters. Where's my mini? Nope. Yep. Look for the little fire pit, which is right in front of us. Awesome. Now, do we want to go? Yeah, we can go there. And we know it's going to jump one to the right. So I'm actually going to go right there. Perfect. So there's our hunter. And you know what? I'm going to let him build it. Let's go ahead and grab the gatherer. Where's my mini? There you are. We're going to go next to, we're not going to go next to it. We're actually going to go 1, 2, right there. Let him build that. Now let's grab a forester. And where's my mini? Down here? Down here. Yep. Cha-ching. Put the mini in between the two. Just like that. Now go back to that settler unit. I'm going to grab a storage. We're going to grab the tiny. And that's my moss roof right there. Perfect. Flip, flip. Let's make this happen, Jackson. Come over here, right to the edge of that. Drop it down. Drop it. Nope. Over. Drop it down. Cha-ching. Let them build that. And then we're going to put an herbalist next to that. So come into Family Services. Go into Herbalist. Find the mini right there. And we're probably going to have to flip this one around. No, actually, that looks right. Yeah, look at that. That was right. Flip, flip, flip right there. And you are going to go right there. Cha-ching. And then I'm going to grab another Nomad well out of this set. Services. Nomad well, we're going to do 20%. 20. That's going to get us 4. I think I can live with 4 coming in. And let's see, that's hitting the herbalist. So we're going to go 1, 2. I think it was 2. Uh-oh, I'm losing. Stop. Yeah, that's where I went wrong. Okay. I mean, no big deal. I just need to move my herbalist over against the storage barn and then drop my well in next to that. So we can do that. We can do it. Now that we get a picture of what's going on, remove that. And family services, herbalist, mini should still be in the same direction. Yes, it is. Come over here. We're actually going to hit the barn like that. And then I'm going to grab that nomad well and services, nomad well, 20%. That might be painful, but we'll try it. And hit the herbalist right there and bring it up one. Boom, right there. Now we should have a nice square right there. Perfect. Open that up. Let's go ahead and drop some houses into that area. Do this. Go to settlers. Go to housing. Go to the little huts. The little huts. And do the flip flip. And we're going to do the A-frames on these. So that's dark, light, moss. Go over, go over, go over, go over one more. One more. Boom, right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, flip, flip. And you know what we didn't put in yet is the stupid stockpiles. And I know this is the absolute worstest thing to be doing, but I'm going to give them their front porches. Oh, and wherever our that 2, 3, boom. That's for the barn. Okay, now what is that? That's the hunter? No, I want the gatherer because the gatherer is the farthest over. And that's going to be our line. And we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 7, just like that. And then that's going to be the borders for our stockpiles. So we can actually go there. Come on in until we hit something. Then go back 1. Boom. Start at the road. Come on in till we hit something. Right there. And then go back 1. Boom. All right. Golden. We did it. I probably should have doubled up those stockpiles. Oh, shoot. I went under my well. Now that I stop and think about it. Oh, no. I went to the house. And are we 1 or 2? 1, 2. Oh, my gosh. I think I'm short on the stockpiles. And holy nuts, did I just take all my... Oh, crumbs on a biscuit. That's why you don't do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, nuts, nuts, nuts. Okay, we're good. Fudge sickles. I mean, if anything's getting removed, it should be the stockpiles. Here we go. Let's go ahead and re-put everything back in. Oh my gosh. What a boob I am. Here we go. There's my moss roof with the A-frame. Put you right there where you belong. Boom. That's why this is going to go quick because everything's already laid out. Then I'm going to need my herbalist. So I'm going to go to Family Services. Going to go to Herbalists. Going to find my mini right there. Make sure that the leaning is going in the right direction. It is. That hits right there. And then grab that nomad well from here, from services, nomad well, 20%. Maybe it's already telling me I don't want to do 20. I'm going to go 10. You know what? I think it's a sign. Somebody was trying to tell us don't do 20. I'm going to just sell that the way it is. And then we need our forester in the middle. So where's our mini forester? Right here. Forester, mini. And that probably needs to be flipped. I can't see my axe. There it is. There's my axe. And, oh, what's missing? There we go. Perfect. Forester's in. Okay, now let's grab those two houses and try this again. What a way to really ruin things. There's my A-frame. Light colored. There's my moss. Come up here. Let's skip one space. Just like that. And then do the flippy thing. Flip, flip. And then go doop, doop, doop. There's my A-frame. Light, moss. Come straight across from the other one, which is right there. Perfect. Put you in. And now let's try that stockpile again. And now we can actually go higher if we wanted to. Okay, let's find our house. Oh, there is that the road? That can't be the road. No. Oh, I'll bet you that's my front porch. No, that couldn't be the front porch either. Oh, that is bizarre. Did the front porches go into the same place? I'm going to do this again. You think I would have learned my lesson. There's that. No, for some reason they went over further. Okay, let's take out those. I'll bet you those front porches are what threw us off. Take you out. Take you out. And now we're going to be golden. Cool, they took them out already. Now let's get the, I want my hunter or my gatherer so I can see that. There's the roads. Let's get the stockpiles. And I'm going to go with the single. Okay, hit till we hit the house. That's the house. And now skip one. Go there. It's 10. Watch me blow this again. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's good. And you know what? They just built everything out there. So the next group of nomads that comes in, I think that's where they're going to be working. Let's go back into town and see how much damage we did. Autosave, come on. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. Looks like our corn is ready to go. Let's throw somebody into there. We need somebody irrigating. Why are you not getting built? We need stone. We can do that. And we may as well open up this cart also. There we go. All right, now all our carts are in business. We need stone. Let's collect stone. Where do we have our swaths? Right here. Any more up here? No. Any more down over here? Yeah, a little bit. We'll take that batch there. And what do we got down to the south? Uh, let's grab that couple right there. And maybe this little batch right here. There we go. Okay, that'll get us some stone. Looks like our stockpile is about full. So let's burn through some of this coal. And the way we're going to burn through the coal is we're going to make more tools. Let's get a blacksmith going. Boom. And you know what? I wonder if we can convert that coal into furnace fuel and start a smelter and then get rid of this iron ore. Marlene, what have you been saying? Remember to check out the storage in the tequila next to the you think, okay. The storage in the tequila agave set. Okay, let's look at that. Okay. In the agave set, grow agave, masher, distillery, trader, bar, vegetable barn. That's where we're going to store the stuff, and then we got a billboard. Okay. Floor, these are houses. Tacos. Oh my God, did I just get hungry? And guess what today is? Today's Taco Tuesday. Hooray. Awesome. Okay, so what are these? Greenhouses? Greenhouse. Nope, haciendas. Okay. Good. All right. Well, this storage thing over here, that almost looks like a silo also. It is. How do you compare with the one we got? Do the flippy thing. Well, that's rustic, that's for sure. But the cinder block doesn't really fit the mix. And brick, I like the red. I don't care for the brick. And then there's stucco. Even though that brown matches really nice with our houses. Okay, and that could be for grain also. Oh my God, we're making corn and oh, there's our water dude. Let's get somebody in the water. Boom. And let's get somebody in here making flour from corn. Where did you go? You went into this one. Why'd you go into that one? Ooh, you might have misremembered. I think it was the Mexican Fantasy one, but it needs clay. Mexican Fantasy, storage. That looks like storage. 8,000. 8,000 is a good number. And yeah, they got a lot of stuff stored. I don't think I've used any of the buildings in this set. We may incorporate this. We may do that. Okay, Marlene, what else should we do here? We do not have all of the settler buildings yet. Oh, school, escuela. We probably missed it. Yeah, look at this. Now we're down to 4 kids. Doggone it, we missed the school rush. Maybe we'll get school someplace off of here. What are the chances that this is going to go into the front door of the school? I mean, if that works, that would be awesome. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll try it. School, resources, nope, services, escuela, and do the flippy thing, flip. Nope, it's on the opposite side. So, whoop, there is our timer. Let's see. We can probably put the school right here. And that way it's kind of next to the church. And we'll have the road. We won't have the road running right into it. Is that calibrated? Oh, man. I think I'm going to go ahead and make it with this road over here. So let's go ahead and, does it bring this one across? Yes. Let's bring that one across to right there, I guess. Let's go ahead and grab the school. We can get them running. They can do some work while we're trying to figure this out. The escuela and different roofs. Actually, that looks like moss. Dark, light, moss. Perfect. Line it up right there. Bring it down. Boom. And then that's also going to give us a little square in between the two that we can do something with. Actually, if that's a 3 square in between, we might just go ahead and put a well or something in between there. And we may as well bring down the rest of this stone road to here. Do we have stone? We don't have stone. But what's important is that we're going to get a school built. And these 5 children, hopefully, are going to, well, if they're of school age. Nope. Oh, yeah, he's a laborer. So we do have 5 children that we can get into school. Good. Let's do that. Oh, what's our labor force look like? How many builders do you need? You need 3. Tick, tick, tick. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and already, we can take that out because we forgot about it. At least I did. You might not have. And build the rest of that road through. And then let's go ahead and already get some people out here. So, no, I don't want the small barn. I want the mini hunter, 1. We want another forester, check. We want a gatherer, check. And we want an herbalist, check. And I'm going to go ahead and remove all of these limits already. Yep. Log limit. Yep. And perfect. All right. We're in business. Our node is up and running. We got people out there. Perfect. Come back across. And they built the school. Let's go ahead and throw a teacher in. Boom. And, well, it looks like we're gonna have our first 5 students. I do not have a buffer here, so I'm going to pull one of those just in case we lose our teacher. We're still rocking 5 and 5 here. Let's go ahead and already, Marlene, are you still there? You need stone. Clear the nodes, almost all. Yeah, I'm usually not in a hurry for stone. But we can do that. I usually let them do it at their leisure. There we go. That should be good enough. Oh, actually, we can come in a little bit. Right there. And that's good enough for the government. Clear that out. And that's going to give us more stone than we know what to do with. Well, unless we do more stoning of the roads. And then how's the other node looking? Well, we do have some stone out here too, but this one's much larger. Oof, this is going to be painful. Why don't we do half and half? So we'll start in this corner right here and come down and grab like half of it. How about right to there? and we'll grab that half. And then when we get another break, we'll do the upper half. Okay, Marlene, what are we baking? We got bread, nut bread. We don't have we do have nuts coming in. Bread, nut bread, herb bread, now that we have the herbalists running. And we're not ready for this. Well, actually, berries. We do have both of those. So I'm gonna let you tell me which one of those you want. Did you say something else here? I don't think they remove the stone in the nodes unless you tell them to. No, that they will clear it eventually. If they want to plant something where the stone is, they will pull it out. And so you need to tell me what we're going to bake. This guy is burning through the coal. A seamstress. What do we got for here? We got venison. Time to put a smoker in. We're getting duck meat also? Oh, that's right. We have a hunter now. And we are getting iron ore. So we're going to have to get rid of that. Maybe this will be the industrial side over here. And we'll go ahead and put a smelter in and all that good stuff. Rabbit meat. Yeah, we're also going to get a smoker going. Baker, seamstress. Yeah, as soon as you want nut bread. Okay. How are we doing with walnuts? By name. Walnuts. 32. You're not going to get a lot. We're going to throw 32 walnuts into your loaf of bread. How are we doing with herbs? 69. Not much better. But you know what? We can run the herb bread until the herbs are gone. And just to be safe, we'll put both of them on laborers. All right, what else is there to do? I think we're golden. There's not much else to do. Oh, we need a housing check, don't we? There's my town hall. Housing check. Oh no, there we go. I looked at this and freaked. So we need 4 more homes. We can do that. Marlene, should I do episode 4 right now? Or are you burned out from Banished? Because I can go either way. We can do 1 more, or we can call it quits for now. Housing, I need 4 more. I'm probably going to start, I might do a square of houses around here. Yes, episode 4. Okay, we'll do that. So let's go ahead then and wrap this one up. And then that way we can fire up episode 4. So let's go ahead and close it out. Pause. If you're watching me on Twitch, please hit the follow button. If you're watching me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. If you do either of those things, please tell 10 of your family, friends, and pets about my channels. If you don't know 10 family, friends, and pets, tell 5 of them twice. If you don't know 5 family, friends, and pets, go out, get yourself a hamster, name the hamster Boo, and if you get that reference, leave a comment below. If you don't get the reference, I might tell you one day. So anyway, here we go. I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here.